What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, partner in the Ambrosia Collective, as well as Iron Addicts Gym in Long Beach, California. Long Beach! Anyway, man, I'm on Twitter today and I post a picture, and Twitter isn't like Instagram. A lot of my followers on Twitter follow me because I'm edgy. I'll say some political stuff. I say some, it's different. It's a different vibe than Instagram. It's a different person reading it. It's not all fitness. There's a lot of lifestyle, a lot of business, and a lot of politics. As you know, that's what Twitter is. But anyway, so I posted a picture. This guy's like, hey, do you have to eat clean all the time to look like that? Now, as you guys know, I'm currently prepping. I look leanest I've ever been, I think, at least this actually not being on stage. I'm on point, and I'm pretty darn strict with my diet. But the answer is to the question of, do I eat clean all the time? Nope. Here's why. Because there is no definition of what a clean food is. For example, if you're on a keto diet, a cheat food would be a sweet potato or white rice. If you're on a low-fat diet, a cheat food would be peanut butter or something with fat in it, or even healthy avocado oil or avocados. Cleanliness is in the eye of the beholder. Dirty foods. I just don't like that thought, that word, dirty foods. Cheat meals, clean foods. We're putting foods in categories of negative and positive. There's a huge mental blast back, blowback, whatever you want to call it, from when you start classifying foods as dirty, so dirty, and clean, and cheat. Like cheat's a bad word, like Barry Bonds, cheater, steroids. Cheating's a bad thing, right? Yeah, you won, but you cheated. No, we can't look at diet like that. It's just not psychologically healthy. What I do is I follow a macronutrient program. When I eat on the cleaner side of things, and what is clean to me? I'll give you my definition. I'm not a ketogenic dieter. I don't consider bacon a clean food, whereas a ketogenic dieter would. Why? Because a ketogenic diet is not what I do. I'm not saying my way is superior. I'm just saying that my way is superior. So what I like to do is I like to get certain parameters. I like to get adequate fat, which is usually around 0.3 to 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. I like to get adequate protein, which is usually around 1 gram to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. And I also like to get carbohydrate. I fill in my macronutrients to hit my intended caloric goal, or to either lose weight or gain weight. For example, if I'm not losing weight at 300 grams of carbs, I want to lose weight, I'll lower my carbs to 270 a day, and that decrease of 30 carbs, which is 120 calories, might cause me to lose weight, or I can burn it through cardio. So what I like to do is I like to hit macros. Now, I do it easier and I perform better when I eat clean foods. How do I explain that? For example, if I was to go and have fried food, but be able to count the macros, I would not be able to train as hard for me and not be able to operate as efficiently, because my body does better, and most people's body do better, on foods that are prepared healthy. What's healthy? Not fried, not deep fried, that's for darn sure. Not cooked in oil and grease and nasty breading and all that weird stuff. No onion rings, no French fries, no sweet. We went out I think it was for Cammie's birthday in January, before the world went on lockdown and we hit the apocalypse. We had to start wearing masks and social distancing. We were actually able to say hi to people and smile in public before we all went down Dr. Fauci's dungeon of doom. I digress, I got off track again. So we went out. I remember we went to this place called The Grind. Ground. It was Ground or Grind Burger in Franklin, Tennessee. And it was so good, man. The burger, this and that. I've eaten burgers before now, but I ate the fries, man. I ate the fries. Man, let's just say it was a very eventful night and morning after I ate those fries. My body is just not used to processing those. Also, your body just appears, my body just appears to metabolize cleaner foods better. Do I have data to back that up? No. Is there data to back that up? Probably not. But everybody's individual. Whereas I know somebody like Alberto Nunez, who while prepping and getting in probably the leanest condition I've ever seen a human being back in the 2010s, dude, Berto used to go ahead and he used to literally put a Snickers bar in a sweet potato and it would melt and it looked delicious. And he put peanut butter between Pop-Tarts and Oreos and the guy came out shredded. It worked for him and he performed just fine, was lifting crazy heavy weights, right? For me, my stomach isn't Alberto's stomach. And most people think carbs are the enemy. They're not. They're not. You're just more likely to overeat on them and you're not really good at measuring stuff. You know, at the end of the day, I'd say other than my clients with type 2 diabetes or even type 1 diabetes, I rarely, if ever, use a ketogenic-based diet. I find that 99.9% of people who come with me, by the way, you can find information on my coaching at marclobliner.com. That's my name.com. Everybody who comes to me who says they are carb sensitive eats carbs just fine. What they are is eating too many damn calories sensitive. So what is a clean food? What is a dirty food? So dirty. It's what you think it is, right? A dirty food is a food that causes you to go over your macronutrient needs for the day. Period. Clean foods, you can eat a lot of them and you will still get fat because at the end of the day, it's calories in versus calories out. However, I encourage all of you to try to overeat on chicken breast and apples. Very hard to do. They're filling and they're volume. They just think there's a lot going on there. They fill you up. But I guarantee you, y'all can get fat on some nachos. My opinion is clean and dirty foods do exist, but it depends on how you digest it and what your definition of a clean and dirty food is. However, whether a food is clean or dirty doesn't matter. If that food kicks you over your macronutrient needs for the day, it's gonna make you fat. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to follow me on all other social media, Twitter at Marc Lobliner, Facebook at Marc Lobliner, Instagram at Marc Lobliner. I don't have an OnlyFans page yet, but if I do, I'll be sure to tell you guys first. That's a joke. And I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to go to tigerfitness.com. All the stuff behind me. Shout out to Flags of Valor. That's where I bought that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not going to mention every company. Anyway, guys, subscribe, like, follow, everything else you do on YouTube. I'm Marc Lobliner, and that's not a game.